day this is afternoon. I think it is Monday. It's actually Monday, and I'm not usually on here on Mondays. I'm normally a Friday gal. So today is special, and it's special for a really cool reason. So we are, as you guys may have felt it, that we are heading into more and more of a feeling that we are approaching massive windows of opportunity for the shift of consciousness, that I can feel it sort of bubbling around us. And I noticed it. I did my peace bathing session yesterday. Hey, good to see you guys joining, and thank you so much for joining me. It's really cool to be live here with you. And I noticed, like, for example, in my peace bathing session yesterday, the session was super intense. And they're pushing us right up into the feelings of this shift in consciousness. So they had us right up on the brink, and they were showing us what it is to be moving into the shift. And I feel like this next time period that we are in, for, those of you, I know it's you who feels called to hold the vibration for humanity, right? To bring the light. That's why we're here. And I feel like it is go time. We need to bring our light. So I was thinking about it, thinking about what do we do? Like, how do we fulfill that mission? How do we bring the most light that we can? And I was talking about it with Wendy today, and I thought, let's just double down. Let's do every single day for the next 40 days, like literally like going up and through the solstice was my thought. Like, let's come on YouTube every single day. And my plan is to come in and I'm thinking at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time to come on here starting tomorrow morning. And I'm going to go into channel with the Mother Creation, and we're going to bring in a blessing every day. And we can chat and we can talk about strategies to raise our vibe. What can we do as a community to shine as much light as we can heading into the solstice? And there's strategies we can do, you guys. I mean, there's things we can do in terms of just our own personal, simple things like diet. Is there anything that you can eliminate out of your diet that's maybe heavy on you, that feels like it's weighing you down? Can you cut back on the glass of wine? Whatever it is. Is there any clutter in your house you can clear out? Is there, simple things like that we can talk about and inspire each other. But the big thing I want to try to bring is to bring in a little love from the Mother Creation every single day, for us to help us hold our vibe high. So, and it's so good seeing you guys. I should have grabbed my glasses. Wait, let me bring you guys with me. I'm going to grab my glasses because I can't read what you're saying. Hold on just a second. Here's my glasses. Now I'll be able to read your comments. So you're saying, great idea, love it. Okay, thank you so much. I love it. Thank you, Mary. So there's so much going on in the world. Solar flares, Ring of Fire. Yes, I know, right? Three-Eye Atlas. You're right. There's tons of stuff, right? Anyone near Marysville? Hey there, Tracy. Yeah, you're not that far from me. I'm down close to Duval. So, and Lovell. Oh, thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, so awesome. So you guys are in. Oh, fantastic. From Brazil. Wow. I love that we bring in people from all over the world with this, you guys. I feel like the potential of this is huge. So, and the Mother of Creation, that every time I channel now, she's like in there and she's ready to go. So, and she's so much fun. So I don't know on any given day what she'll bring, but I'm putting the call out to our team, to all of our teams, to support us. And what I would ask is for us to really be thoughtful about, for ourselves as light workers, and to me, the definition of light worker is like that you are awakened and you are choosing to help. And that makes you a light worker, that we need to hold and embody the light. And so that the blessing, I'm going to plan on going into meditation. So we'll be doing a little grounding. We will be, and then bringing in the angels, bringing in the Mother of Creation, and then I will let her come through, and she will share whatever she's going to share. And so this is absolutely free, you guys. I just want to do this to support our community, to support each other, and to hopefully we can in turn support humanity. So, and I feel like there's so much potential. Have you guys seen anybody, either it could be yourself, it could be people that you know, close family members or friends, have you seen anybody who has had a really huge release just recently? Have you noticed anybody going through a moment of like, whoa, the lights turned on and they just had a huge awakening moment? I personally have witnessed in the past week, two people very close to me have had that happen. And I feel like it's just a symptom. It's a sign of this time period that we are in. There's so much potential for us. So yeah, so my thought is phenomenal. Let's do it. Let's double down together. And there's so much strength and power in community that doing this together, I think will be amazing. So so what I would suggest, if you guys are up for it, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, if you do not yet have the notification bell turned on, if you could turn it on, because I'm going to try to shoot for 9:30 every morning. But some days I may go live more than once. If I miss 9:30, I'll go a little later, but I'm going to shoot for 9:30 every day. But you know how life is, like sometimes stuff happens. But if you plan on 9:30, you'll find me here. But turn on the notification bell in case it is, again, later in the day or in case something happens. And I do like to mix it up a little bit because I know some of our friends, like we've got an amazing community in Australia, and I never do anything in the hour that is appropriate for them. So I'll probably jump on in the afternoon as well. So I may be jumping on more than once a day. So turn on the notification bell so that you hopefully can join me for those because I would love to be inclusive and hopefully hit a couple of different time zones. So, and I'm so psyched. You're excited. Thank you guys so much for doing this with me. I'm getting really fired up because you guys are so awesome. This is going to be so much fun. So you're saying not seeing anyone recovering after spinal surgery. Lynn, hopefully this will be coming in at the right time for you. I sure hope it does to help support you in your healing. So thank you so much, Diane. You're such a sweet soul. I appreciate you. And Jane says, so many people are tired, exhausted, sick, and feeling pressure. Yes, right? So all the more reason. I think it's in 9:30 of which time zone? It's Pacific time. So it is currently right now 4:30 in the afternoon. Pacific time is what time I'm speaking right now. So you can kind of figure that so it's PST, Pacific time zone, 9:30 in the morning. But so we put that one down as the little marker for every day for the next 40 days. But like I said, I will probably also be going live at other times, and I will definitely at least a few times come live in the afternoon for our friends down under to make sure that we hit everybody around the globe. So I would absolutely love, like if you say you've been emotional, Brenda, that's wonderful. Flow into the emotion, right? That's the goal. We need to go through it, not around it. So it's the fact that you're feeling your feelings is so powerful right now. So so embrace it, right? Go into that and try to feel what's underneath the feelings because that is how we move through it. So, and hopefully these energies will help and support you in that process. So, and let me scroll back down here because I'm missing what you guys are saying. So you're saying, sounds wonderful. Fantastic love from Australia. Thank you so much. Karen says, nice. I love it. Here we go. And I will try to take a break from work. Oh, thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, the subtitles. All right, I'll look to see if I can do that. Do I have subtitles on right now, you guys? Are the subtitles on? They should hopefully come on automatically, but I'll double check and see if there's some setting I need to turn on to make sure. Usually they come in after the fact, like in the recording, it takes a minute and then they come on naturally. So I don't know, you're saying that, Amanda's saying the angel orbs are extra active, go out, say a prayer and watch the sky. Oh, isn't that exciting? Yeah, and all of the solar energy you guys hitting the planet right now too, right? So much happening. And Patricia says, I've been doing some really stupid stuff today. I missed a doctor's appointment. Oh my gosh, yeah. And don't forget it's Mercury retrograde right now too. So be easy on yourself on that one, right? It's not a hard thing to miss an appointment right now. Yeah, you're saying thank you. We all need this and each other. Yes, Brenda, I so second that. And Mary said, what a beautiful gift. Absolutely. I'm so psyched you guys are here and you are up for it. You guys, this is a powerful community and we're going to be using this energy together. So I wanted to pop on without any notice. I'm so sorry, but literally we just came up with this idea this morning and we're sitting there thinking about, what could we do? How could we help to make an impact? And like, I just can think of no better way than to make an impact together as a community. So let's do it. So all you got to do, just bring yourself and we will be in meditation and we'll just see what comes through. I'm sure every day will be different, but I do love, love, love when Mother Creation speaks to us because she's not only is she so much fun, she's really funny, but she also, her healing is just, it knocks my socks off every time, you guys. I'm so grateful to be connecting with her and channeling her and bringing her through for you. So yeah. All right, you guys, and let me just check and see what I missed here. You're saying, please, okay, there you go, yes, and on the subtitles, so I'm gonna check and see if there's something else I need to do for that, you guys, for sure. And the subtitles aren't available during the live session. I see, okay, so I think they come in the recording, you guys. I feel like they're going, I feel like I'm going, tipping down so fast. And you know what? That is the thing. If you feel like right now, if you feel like how can you raise your vibe because you're feeling the heaviness of whatever you're going through, understand that is a symptom of the fact that your vibe is going up. So don't feel bad if you're in the middle of the dark night of the soul. That just all that shows is that you are ready to raise your vibe. It's showing you that whatever heavy, that heaviness was always there. It was always part of you. It's just coming to the surface now. You're becoming aware of it because you have reached a point in your evolution that you have the capacity for it to come forward. So don't judge yourself if you are feeling low right now. If anything, recognize that that's a symptom of the progress that you've made and embrace it and love yourself through that process. Love that piece of you that needs to be acknowledged, those emotions that want to be felt. Don't judge, love, right? Love yourself. So, and I trust that through these energies that we're going to be sharing, hopefully they will help you to move through that in an easy and beautiful way. Yep, for sure. And you're saying they do in the recordings. That is great news. Thank you so much. Yes. All right. You got it, you guys. And then phenomenal. Yep. It was great meeting you in San Diego too. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. When does the angels sound like when they speak to you? Oh my gosh. What a question. Like the mother of creation and the angels are very different in how they speak to me. So when the mother of creation comes through, she comes in through the back of my heart chakra and up and out like this. And it's like she's filling me up with this incredible energy. When the angels come in, they come in from above and they kind of come through my crown and my third eye. It's almost like when I see the angels, it's like I look up and I visualize like a fireman's pole coming down into my head. And I see them sort of swirling down to me, but it's different every time. And it depends on what I needed. So for example, this past weekend, I came home from Japan on my trip. I was on a trip with my kids and I was super jet lagged and I got a cold, which you can kind of still hear in my nose. Cause you know how it is when you travel and you're tired and jet lagged, sometimes you pick a little something up on the trip. And I did. But I came home and we had stuff scheduled. I had a blessing for one of my soul convergence programs and we had peace bathing. And I was worried about would I be able to channel or not. And I went into the session and I have loads of angels that I work with, but there's 3 ones that typically support me in doing our clearings and things like that. And they came around me on 3 sides and they just lifted me up. They raised my vibration for me and they just held me there so that I could channel safely. It was so cool. So it's different every time. But the way that I hear them, I don't hear them with my ears. I hear them, the best way I could describe it is it feels like there is a pipe that goes up and the pipe kind of goes up this direction and the words come down through the pipe and I feel them more than hear them. And they come in and if I don't say a word, it just sits there in the pipe. And then when I'm in trance, I just open up the pipe and then I'm kind of like over here, I'm off on the side and I'm seeing things and and the pipe is just flowing, doing its thing. And I'm not really monitoring it. And I get very, very right-brained. So I'm seeing much more than I'm comprehending. It's very hard for me when I'm in that right brain state, I can't really hold on to the words at all. So I'm not even really listening to what they're saying, to be honest with you. I'm watching what they're showing me. So yeah, so it's not like I always joke that wouldn't it be nice to hear that like booming voice of God in your ear, like, hello, this is God. And I don't get that. And I don't hear it with my actual ears. Typically, I don't. So once in a blue moon I have, but typically it's this pipe of words that come in and I just get out of the way. And then that's when I start getting the visuals and I see what's going on. So it's a very, very right brain. If you've ever been into painting or drawing or anything, and you have ever lost yourself in creating or woodworking, whatever it is, I mean, you get in that real right brain state where you lose track of time. And that's where I go into this really drifty space. And then people will say afterwards, if I remember this or that, and I can remember what I saw, but I have a heck of a time remembering what they said because it's just like, it doesn't stick. It's not in that brain state. The words don't stick. So yeah, which is pretty interesting. So it's so much fun to be on here with you guys. I did hear a booming voice in my head and ears. I jumped. Isn't that so cool? I love it. That is so fun. Hey, Andrea, great to see you from Virginia. Wonderful. Do they ever speak too fast for you to follow? When they start speaking really, really quickly, it's really about getting out of the way. If I am trying to control anything, it doesn't work. So it's really that release and allow, open and allow. So as soon as I feel a connection and I feel them, and then I just step out of the way. And then sometimes they start coming through very, very quickly. and then it is just as fast as the words can flow out. So, and you'll hear that sometimes in the message where the speed will go faster and then slower. Sometimes it slows way down. It's almost like the words come in like on a wave, or in packets. So sometimes it'll come through like a whole bunch in a packet. And then sometimes it'll be like the words slow down to like every syllable, right? It's really slow, and it's almost like it's stuck in the pipe for a minute. And it's almost like they have to wait for my system to catch up or something. So yeah, it is interesting. It's much more, being a channel, for me anyways, is much more like just monitoring the pipe and like making sure I keep it open and trying to stay out of the way. So yeah, it is very not glamorous, you guys. It is not nearly as like, whoa, I'm in the middle of all the wisdom. No, the point is I get out of the way of the wisdom. That's the idea. But there's a lot to that for me. There's a lot of joy in that. Like for me, the goal is to try to be as clear of a channel as I can, which means trying to get out of the way really, really well. That's my goal, to try to be super good at getting out of the way. And then of course as I'm channeling, I receive all the glorious energies that they're bringing through for you guys. I get it too. So I get all that lovely infusion as they come through. And I feel the relationship with them, which is something I cherish incredibly deeply. I feel the love that they bring through. So that is super, super heart activating, super heart opening every time. So the one thing I would say is, which was different from that, was recently when I was channeling the Mother of Creation, and she was talking with someone who it was part of my last retreat, and somebody asked a question and she was responding, and I felt her lean forward and dip into their energy field, and when she did, I could hear their feelings as words in my head. It came through. It was so loud. It was louder than what they were saying. Like the feelings, the real state of their heart is what was speaking. And it was so loud. It was much louder than the words coming out of their mouth. And that blew my mind. And it happened on that day. It happened twice, and it's happened one other time since then. So I've got a call on Thursday scheduled to try to practice to see if I could do it with her in channel, to see if we can do it on purpose, because it was pretty amazing. Talk about being able to feel the truth of someone, just to hear their heart speak, it was pretty incredible. So, but I don't know if it's replicable. I don't know if it was like a one-time deal or not, but I think for me, that's what I'm starting to think about telepathy. I'm thinking, okay, this is pretty darn interesting. And what an amazing thing when we spoke to one another. So here's the crazy thing though, you guys, when this happened, the third time I was telling you about, I heard someone, what they wanted to say, I heard it in my head. My response popped out. My telepathic response popped out before I could edit it. I was not able, I had no filter, is what I'm trying to say, zero filter. So this is my warning to all of us. This is my first clue about telepathy, is that you get no filter. So like any nice thing I was gonna put on that reply or to make it like kinder or whatever, nope, you don't get any of that. It just goes. Whatever you actually think, there it goes. It's like torpedo los. It's like, oh no. So yeah, talk about nothing to hide. So but I just had it happen once. But it was a learning moment that I think in telepathy, yep, I didn't formulate a response and carefully send it. It just, boop, there it goes. That's what I thought. And what it was, somebody was asking me something and the response came out, I don't want to. And that was a response, just boop, there it goes. I don't wanna. Yep, I had no control over it. So, but it was true, right? It was my truth. So something for us as I learn more about it, I will keep you guys posted, and I will see, who knows, maybe in this process over the next 40 days, maybe we'll be seeing some of that come through on these sessions. I don't know. I never know what's going to come through. So we will just have to wait and see what happens. But it was a learning moment for sure. You're saying feeling what others feel is intense. Yeah, for sure. But it's truth, that's the beauty of it. Our heart is the beauty of it. Because down deep, you guys, we are all love. We all are holding love. So I'd love to be able to just connect with everybody on that level, to connect with the genuine love inside of each of us. You're saying, I have a question. It just came, don't know how to start channeling and what you do before, what they call you, or did they, I'm not sure if I'm understanding, so if you're not sure how to channel. So channeling is, So channeling happens in a bunch of different ways, you guys. We're all blessed differently. Every single one of you has a spiritual gift. Every single one. There's not a single person here who is not gifted. Every one of us are. But it's going to be different depending on our life path and how we're meant to serve and who we're meant to serve. So some of you are healers, some of you are spiritual teachers or spiritual leaders, some of you are channels. Some of you will channel. My way of channeling is called trance channeling. But you might channel through your ears. You might channel with a direct knowing. You might channel clairvoyantly. You might channel through and everybody can channel from your higher self. So that is available to everyone, your direct connection back to your higher self. So that's like intuition, and we've all got it, you guys. Every single person has it. So the difference between channeling your higher self and channeling, as I do it, is that your higher self is you, is that you're tapping into higher wisdom, that's your wisdom, whereas channeling, what I'm doing is connecting to someone besides me. So I'm connecting to the angels, or I'm connecting to the mother of creation. But one thing I would say about that is that you will see people on YouTube who are connecting to all kinds of amazing beings. And the more that I understand working with the mother of creation is that we are all connected to those amazing beings, you guys. There's no one of us who's better than anybody else. There's no one who gets like a more special connection, who's connected at a higher place. Like it's almost like the whole thing, at the end of the day, we all go back to the same. There it is. Now we're back again. But it's like there's these little nodes and pockets that then branch out and branch out and branch out. And we all go back to these various different nodes and pockets. And so you may have a little bit of Mary Magdalene's energy in you, and you may have a little bit of the Hathor's energy in you, and you may have a little bit connections to all these amazing beings. And we all do, all of us do. And so that's the thing I would say is that I'm delighted to be able to share mine, but know that you've got it too, and that we're all connected. We all have these amazing connections to spirit and to the other side. And some of you may be actively in conversation with those beings. Some of you might not necessarily know how they're connected to you, but they are. And so you may hear it when you turn a song on the radio and it seems like it's speaking right into your life, like the lyrics seem to be made, or you wake up in the middle of the night with a song in your head that you just can't get out, and then you listen to the lyrics and you realize, oh my gosh, those are the perfect lyrics for me, right? That's your guides, you guys, that's your guides. When you get those triple numbers, when you see them everywhere you go, you're seeing triple numbers everywhere, that's your guides, that's your angels are speaking to you. So I think let's just embrace, we are all special. Every single one of you is gifted. Every single one of you has a unique and amazing connection and is valuable to this whole process, which is why I'm so excited to be embarking on this 40-day experience together. So those of you who are just joined, what we're talking about is that starting tomorrow morning at 9:30, I'm going to try to do it every single day for the next 40 days. I'm going to try for 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. I'm going to come on here live and I'm going to share a blessing, a channel blessing from the Mother of Creation. I feel like we are right on the brink of some major openings in the shift of consciousness. And I think it's super important for us as light workers that we are holding our vibe as high as we possibly can. So I want to support you guys and to bring through energies that hopefully is going to help open us all up as much as we possibly can to our own light. So all I would ask is if you aren't yet subscribed, or if you have not yet turned on the notification bell, turn it on now, because I'm going to shoot for 9:30 in the morning, but some days I may come on later in the afternoon because I want to try to do some that are in a time zone that's good for Australia. So, I'm going to try, like I said, count on 9:30. But if I can't make it, if you have that notifications bell on, you'll know whenever I go live. So that's all I ask, to show up and be ready to meditate, you guys. And it's going to be short because it's right at 9:30. I usually have programs at 10. But we're going to make the most of the time together and hopefully bring through some beautiful energies together. And and just open up to carrying as much light as we possibly can in this very important time for humanity, you guys. So yay. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning, 9:30 Pacific time, and have a beautiful evening, you guys. Sleep well, sending you tons of love, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye, you guys.